Aloha everybody from Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Tony D, and hope you all having a good evening. And I got something I'm doing tonight. I'm making some homemade soup with some leftovers. If you guys ever made that or not, well, you know, that's what I'm doing here. Let me see. Whoever, I don't know if anybody's watching. Let me see. No, let me see. Let me see. I got my invite. Let me see. Hope you all doing good. Let me so let me switch the camera over here while you're looking at these. Let me see. Oh, switch. Okay, so what I'm making tonight is some homemade chicken soup, and let me be right back. Okay, I'm back. Making some homemade chicken soup tonight with some leftovers. And if you guys ever did this, you guys never, you're gonna learn how. Okay, let me see. The comments will appear on here. Okay. Well, let me see. Let me see if I can do any invites. And whoever's watching, let's give me a thumbs up. You on there? Let's see. I don't see anybody on there yet. Let me see. Let me check something. Let me see something real quick. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Alright. So, I was just saying, I'm making some homemade chicken soup tonight. And right over here, I got the pot over here. It's already boiling. Let me switch the water over here. Okay, I got the pot over here. I've got the potatoes and onions already boiling in there. So right now, while you're looking at this knife over here, I'm cutting up the carrots. Okay, so I'm chopping up the carrots. I'm using leftovers tonight because I don't like to waste anything. So if you're watching, let me know. Okay, and put the carrots inside a pot over there. So anyway, I got these carrots already peeled, peel the skin off. But if you notice, the way I'm cutting this at an angle so you can see, keeping my fingers this way so you don't get cut like this. Okay? So, the reason I'm cutting it at an angle is because the carrot is small. So by cutting it at an angle, the carrot is a little bit bigger by pieces. Okay? Now, I take these carrots and put it in the boiling water with the potatoes. I'm going to let that cook on the pot here. And let me show you here. Let me take this off the holder. Okay, I've got the carrots in there, already boiling. And I've got the celery over here, which I still have to cut. Comments will appear here. Okay, so how you folks doing? Guys doing good? No? No questions, okay. Anyway, bean cameras, okay. That's go back. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm making some homemade chicken soup tonight. I'm using some leftovers, and I'm going to add some things like elbow macaroni. Then I'm going to add some seasoning in there. I'm going to add some celery. So let me put this back on the holder so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's put that back. And I got some music in the background playing, so don't mind the music. Got some of my favorite songs from the 1980s. Okay, so let me just turn this real quick so you can see. Okay? Alright, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this part of the celery off. Okay? And because sometimes the end of the celery tends to be a little wide, I like to cut it in half like that. Make smaller bite-sized pieces. Okay? So I'll just turn it like this and we'll just cut it this way. It's a little bit cool outside today with the wind blowing here in Vegas. We have some cool weather this afternoon. You would think around this time of year it'd be warming up, but weather's kind of strange here in Vegas. Sometimes you get warm weather, and sometimes, like today, the weather's a little cooler. And it is springtime, so the time is spring forward an hour here in Vegas. See, my friends and family back in Hawaii, they don't have to change their clocks back or anything because over there we don't change our time back, which is a good thing. But over here in the States, they do that. So if you're watching, I'm just cutting up the celery. A little small. Put that in a pot. Let all that boil and all that cook down. I've also added some green onions in here too. That I didn't want to go for it to go bad. Okay, so now I'm going to take the spoon. I'm going to give the pot a little stir here. I'm going to stir some of this up here in the pot, as you can see. Okay. Now on the back burner over there, I've got another pot. I'm going to be boiling some elbow macaroni on the side. But the elbow macaroni is also going to go into the soup.